In the mall to look for holiday deals. Thieves are also looking for a steal. Tips on keeping your holiday purchases safe.
A Valparaiso teenager speaks out after being slashed by a schoolmate. Tonight, hear from the boy and his father about a tragic day inside school walls.
You're watching WNDU TV, Channel 16, South Bend. Live from the WNDU studios, this is NewsCenter 16, awarded Indiana's outstanding news operation by the Associated Press. Coverage you can count on.
The holiday rush is officially on at stores and malls across the country. But criminals are also out in force, looking to prey on your holiday cheer.
I could not believe that this happened in broad daylight with so many people around.
Good evening, I'm Terry McFadden.
And I'm Maureen McFadden. People flocked to area shopping centers today, and so did thieves.
Police say each year as Christmas nears, vehicle break-ins go way up, and today 4 people in Mishawaka were victimized. NewsCenter 16's Judy Lykowski joins us live with some tips to keep you and your belongings better protected. Judy?
That's right. Terry, here's a tip that could save you a lot of headaches. When people get out of their car and they're at a store and they plan on shopping, a lot of times they use this button on their keychain or on their car. It's the automatic button to open the trunk, and then they think they are saving possibly someone from breaking into their vehicle by putting their valuables in the trunk. But in reality, police say it doesn't always work, because if somebody sees you doing this, they can always break into your window and push your automatic release button.
I just started crying, and I could not believe it. And when I think about it, picture it, my stomach hurts.
Jennifer Boyer sits in her Niles home on Friday night, still dealing with the price she paid to go shopping this afternoon.
I walked outside, walked to my car. I have a big old hole in my dash, and my stereo was gone. And I'm like, how did they get in my car? That's when I walked around my passenger side and seen my lock hanging out of my car.
Police say this time of year, around prime shopping areas, stories like Jennifer's become familiar.
They're smashing a window, grabbing and going as quick as possible. Mostly what's being taken out of the cars is whatever they can see visible.
And police say thieves can also target your trunk if they spot you dropping off a load and going back in the stores.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How are you going to get these?
The thieves are definitely bolder today. They don't care.
But insurance agents say you'll likely care. You find out to have insurance cover your loss. It'll be a claim against your renter's or homeowner's policy.
That can be a little bit of a surprise, because typically the deductible for theft under a car policy is less than your homeowner's deductible.
More headaches for this victim to consider.
You know, I don't want to go through all this. You know, it's Christmas time. I don't have the money for no deductible.
Now, Jennifer's car was not working after her stereo was torn out from the dash area. She doesn't know what exactly was going on, but she had to have the car towed. More expenses for her. She said today she had to park quite a ways from the store that she was shopping at, and next time she will definitely wait for a spot if she has to. A tip, Terry, that police do recommend.
And Judy, what are police doing to try to combat this problem?
Well, they're actually not bringing on more officers to work the north end of town. Instead, what they're doing is they're shifting their officers that work all over the city to the north end to sort of kind of combat the hazards that go along with the holiday shopping, such as the driving congestions and these break-ins.
All right, Judy Lykowski reporting live tonight. Thanks, Judy.
If you were anywhere near University Park Mall today, you probably got caught in the grape jam. This is what Grape Road looked like today during the holiday shopping melee. Local shoppers came out in hordes to find good deals. Parking lots overflowed, and the line on Grape Road to get into the mall stretched over the toll road bridge most of the day. While the holiday traffic was making a mess around University Park Mall, it was just as chaotic inside the stores.
Oh, we love it. You know, it's always this crowded. We come every year. My mom and my sisters, and we have a blast.
Shoppers crowded local stores early and late as they searched high and low for bargains. For some, finding bargains was the easy part. The hard part came later.
They had a sale at the Doorbuster at Marshall Fields. $20. You get sheets, shams, pillowcases, bed ruffle. Can't beat it. So we got them. That's been a little difficulty. My hands are all red. I've been swapping it back and forth.
This is the scene retailers love to see on the day after Thanksgiving, traditionally one of the busiest shopping days of the year. And it's that extra spending that pushes retailers out of the red, hence the term Black Friday. Many shoppers were up before dawn to get a good deal. Some even spent the entire night in line.
We built this this box house. We had a roof over the head and we had our camping stove providing heat.
What's the goal today? $1 million! That's right, $1 million.
At Best Buy in Mishawaka this morning, employees warmed up with a pep rally before throwing open the doors at 6 a.m.
30 seconds. You guys ready?
Economists predict a strong holiday season for retailers, and it also helps there are more shopping days this year since Thanksgiving came early.
More than 70% of shoppers are expected to buy gift cards this year, making it the first time ever clothing is not the #1 gift.
And things could get pretty messy for the holiday shoppers, right, Mike?
Yeah, it does look that way. I'd say sloppy also because of the melting snow and the rain that's coming in. We've actually seen some developing showers across Michiana this evening, but those will continue to actually get a little more widespread as we head into the day tomorrow. Look at how widely scattered they are, but it is raining in many parts of Michiana. Here's the Doppler network, and you can kind of see we had a few flakes of snow earlier today, but the areas of showers have just been increasing across northern Illinois, northern Indiana. This is the main system, though, developing down to the south of us, and this whole area is going to be coming our way as we head into the day tomorrow, and this should be an intensifying system. And in fact, Hometown Future Track will show that. We'll put this all into motion for you and show you scattered showers do become a little more widespread later tonight. Now, they'll still be kind of scattered first thing tomorrow morning, but look in western parts of the state. That area will slowly come in, and that may just be a steady rain for much of the midday and afternoon hours. It will come to an end as we head into tomorrow evening, and by Sunday morning, it may be snowing in parts of Michiana. We'll have details on the 5-day forecast right on through the weekend coming up.
The Valparaiso community remains in shock tonight after a 15-year-old student violently attacked his classmates on Wednesday at Valparaiso High School.
The freshman who police say slashed the students is in custody. Charges are pending. All 5 students who were stabbed, fortunately, are out of the hospital, but they all bear the physical and emotional scars of that unimaginable tragedy at school. Well, tonight, 14-year-old Seth Hawk, one of the stabbing victims, and his father, Kevin, talk about what happened in their own words.
Just seems like a dream, really. I mean, it still feels like it didn't really happen. It was just a big blur. I saw the kid in front of me have a slice across his face, and I just remember running, sort of. And I just remember getting hit. I'm guessing right here first, the main one, and then I either got hit in my chin or I think I put my hand up, and he hit, like sort of sliced it open right here, and he cut 3 tendons, I guess.
Disbelief at first, thinking, oh my goodness, this couldn't have happened, and then reality immediately sets in, and but I just began to be thankful because as I was traveling home, I could have easily been coming home to plan a funeral, and instead we have a son who's alive and who will get well, and we believe God protected him and the other students, and we're very, very thankful for it. It will be a Thanksgiving we will never, ever forget, but one that we're extremely grateful that we still have Seth.
Seth Hawk has a lot of rehab ahead of him. He met with a plastic surgeon today who says he should make a full recovery, but perhaps the emotional scars will be a bit more difficult to heal.
An 82-year-old woman was killed tonight when she was run over on her way to the mailbox. The Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Office says Elnoria Worth was walking down her driveway off of Burkhart Drive in Warsaw when a man leaving the residence backed over her in his truck. Now, the driver of the truck says he never saw her. Worth was pronounced dead from internal injuries. And a South Bend police officer underwent surgery today to repair some of the damage done during a Thanksgiving morning traffic accident. Icy roads and high speed played a role in the squad car crash of Patrolman John Cox. Cox suffered broken ribs, a concussion, and several injuries to his legs. His car went out of control as it crossed the tracks on Bendix Drive, hitting a curb, a fire hydrant, and then a utility pole. Cox was trapped inside the vehicle for 90 minutes.
The U.S. military and the Postal Service have banned mail, including greetings and gifts, addressed to, quote, any service member. The military is worried the increased volume of holiday mail will overwhelm the military's already stressed mail system. Unsolicited mail poses a potential threat to service members. The Armed Services says that people wishing to support the troops can send messages over the internet or donate to military charities. Meanwhile, in Iraq, representatives from 17 Iraqi political parties are calling for a postponement of the national elections, which are scheduled for January. Delegates say they want to delay the vote by about 6 months in order to ensure greater security at the polls. The voting is currently scheduled for January 30th. President Bush has repeatedly said that he intends to hold the elections on that day.
President Bush says the world is watching the Ukraine as officials there deal with charges of voter fraud in their presidential election. Tens of thousands of supporters of the opposition candidate have been protesting for days, claiming he was the victim of election fraud. The president says the allegations of voter fraud raise questions about the outcome. A candidate backed by the Kremlin was declared the winner.
People are paying very close attention to this, and hopefully it'll be resolved in a way that brings credit and confidence to the Ukrainian government.
Earlier this week, Secretary of State Colin Powell said the U.S. cannot accept the results of the election.
More to come on NewsCenter 16.
Officials dumped pesticides in a local lake, killing off the fish population. We'll tell you why they had to do it.
Plus, a new study says parents need to keep a closer eye on their children's video games. We'll tell you which titles are being singled out as the season's most violent and explicit games.
And later in sports, a look ahead at tomorrow's Fighting Irish season finale.
'Twas the weeks before Christmas at each Speedway store.
With customers coming in clamoring for
the Coke Holiday Truck for 2004.
A tour carrier that lights with our friend Mickey Mouse. It's sure to bring joy to the kids in your house.
Plus, all new Holiday Classic CD.
All the season's best hits, and it's just about free. At 99 cents, it's a great stocking fit.
Better listen to him.
You've got my word on it.
The convenience stores of Speedway.
Now at Speedway, get 2 hot dogs for just 99 cents.
I got mine at Southside Ford.
There's a lot going on now in Michiana at Gurley Leap Southside Ford. Hurry in for the Sign and Drive new and used vehicle acquisition sale. Plus, choose an 05 Ford truck or sport utility for just 1 cent over invoice. And get no payments till January 2005. Hurry, these deals end soon at Gurley Leap Southside Ford. 2 blocks west of the old Scottsdale Mall on Ireland Road, South Bend.
I got mine at Southside Ford.
Tis the season to be jolly, with presents for everyone. Gonna get a holiday package and have a little holiday fun. Gonna scratch a holiday package from the Hoosier Lottery. Whole lot of money and I just might win. Hey, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright with me.
Now that special SUV you want is gift wrapped for you during your Lincoln Mercury dealer's Wish List year-end event, featuring wish list values on the most entertaining SUVs on the planet with a no-charge DVD entertainment system. You can even add Sirius satellite radio. Hurry in for your complimentary DVD entertainment system, plus $2,000 cash back, a $3,500 value. The Wish List special values are only here for the holidays. See your Lincoln Mercury dealer today.
Fish typically travel in schools.
But they're no longer allowed near the school known as Lake Michigan College. A planned fish kill took place today in the 20-acre man-made lake on the LMC campus. Pesticide was dumped into the water to deal with water quality problems.
Over time, water quality has been degrading. One of the problems is that we have an overpopulation of carp and suckerfish, and we are eliminating those populations out of our lake today.
Officials became concerned earlier this year when they found a bloom of toxic algae.
The assistant chief of the Topeka Volunteer Fire Department is very thankful this holiday weekend. Tom Smith and 4 other firefighters went to the Firefighter Combat Challenge in Las Vegas earlier this month, but Smith didn't come home until this week. The reason? He was seriously injured in a motorcycle crash the day before the Combat Challenge finals.
Tried to tell them earlier in the year that they'd be faster without me, but they wanted me to stay on the team.
We decided we're going to run the next day for Tom and do the best we can. You know, he's going to be in the hospital, but
we gave it all we had.
They're a bunch of good guys.
The guys are planning a fundraiser to help the Smiths with medical bills. Tom hasn't decided whether to get back on his motorcycle again.
All right, the weather's changing again, is it?
Yeah, no white stuff at least until well, maybe this time tomorrow night. So we have at least 24 hours where everything that falls from the sky is going to be rain, and we may get a lot of it during the day tomorrow. We'll have details on the weekend forecast coming up.
I got a mojo box. I got a mojo box. I got a mojo box.
For 90 years, a burgundy box from Helzberg Diamonds has meant she's going to love the gift. And the guy who gave it to her.
I got a mojo box.
Helzberg Diamonds. Confidence comes in a burgundy box.
New Beetle, Jetta, Passat, Volkswagen Touareg with 1.9% financing. How do you spell love? Cast your love spell today at Girly Leap Motorworks, Grape and Day Roads, Mishawaka.
Later on an all-new Tonight Show, Tom Arnold had a huge Thanksgiving.
You know, I wouldn't even know I was fat if I still lived in Iowa.
Plus, Chris Isaac, comedian Alonzo Bowden, and stuff you definitely don't want to try at home. Then on Conan, Colin Farrell, and tasty leftovers. All new tonight.
Checking our record book for today, high temperature of 43 degrees. That is the current reading, 3 degrees higher than it was during the afternoon. 26 was our morning low. We've seen a trace of snow earlier and a trace of rain so far.
Whatever they choose to get with their Walmart gift card, you can be sure it'll be just what they've always wanted. This year, give the gift of choice, a Walmart gift card.
It's that time of year again. Time for the Lexus December to Remember sales event, where you'll find the best values of the year on your favorite Lexus vehicles. See Lexus of Mishawaka.
Now, from the area's most experienced weather team, here is Chief Meteorologist Mike Hoffman with your Storm Team 16 forecast.
All right, we picture Southern California nice and sunny and warm. Well, unfortunately, there's going to be a fair amount of clouds for the big game tomorrow with Notre Dame and USC, and about a 40-50% chance of rain showers during the course of the game. They are going to be a little warmer than we are, but not by a whole bunch, 56 to 61 degrees. It's an 8 p.m. start, our time, 5 p.m. out in L.A. Let's check out our weather then from our Skyview 16 cameras. St. Joe Benton Harbor, there are some scattered showers around this evening. The snow is continuing to melt across Michiana. It's up to 42 degrees. It's up to 43 in South Bend, Mishawaka. The rest of the numbers will show us that the dew point still at 36, so the temperatures could drop during some of these showers a little bit, but they've been rising this evening. Humidity 76%. We have a southeasterly breeze at 10 miles per hour. Now here are some of the temperatures across the area, and it makes me a little nervous. Going for a high of 44 tomorrow, and it's 50 right now in Lafayette with rising temperatures. The thing is, once the rain continues to come in, we may just kind of stay in this 42, 43, 44 degree area right on through about 7 p.m. tomorrow until that cold front comes through. So it's going to be a chilly day, and with the wind, it's going to be a fairly cold day across Michiana, but it is going to stay above freezing, and it is going to stay rain. You can see some of the chillier temperatures off to the north and west of us. They're looking at a pretty good snowstorm out of this one in northern Wisconsin and parts of the upper peninsula of Michigan. Here's the Doppler network. You can see that we did have that area of showers go through earlier. Then it looked rather dry, and we thought showers would develop. Well, boy, are they. There are scattered showers all over the place. Let's go to live Super Doppler 16 And it's not raining everywhere, obviously, but the bulk of it is over southwest Michigan. There's a pretty good area around Valparaiso, more developing around Rensselaer, so all of this is coming our way. Satellite picture then shows the developing storm, and this one is beginning to look like a pretty powerful storm as it moves into the upper Great Lakes over the next couple of days. So here's what the future looks like with 16 future tracks, and we'll watch the storm system. It's on the other end of that warm front there. The warm front will cause scattered showers tonight. The warmer temperatures try to come in. Low pressure then moves northeast. Good chance of steady rain tomorrow afternoon and into the evening hours. And then look at this. By Sunday morning, lake effect snow starting to look decent for a few hours out of this one. Here's my Storm Team 16 forecast for all of Michiana for tonight. Rather cold with scattered showers, low of 40. Tomorrow then we're going to see cloudy skies, windy and cold, periods of rain, high temperature of 44 degrees. Tomorrow night, rain ending, colder with snow showers after midnight, low of 29. 5-day forecast then, maybe some flurries early on Sunday, otherwise partly sunny. Next chance for snow coming in Tuesday and Wednesday with highs around 36 degrees.
Okay, good enough. Thanks, Mike.
Well, video games are a hugely popular gift this time of year.
But you might be alarmed at the level of sex and violence your kids could see in those games. We'll take a look next.
Want the best-selling SUV? Right now, you can save big on a new Ford Explorer. Get up to $5,500 cash back or 0% financing on a new Explorer. Visit your Northern Indiana Ford store today. Drive the SUV, get the deal. Want one of the safest cars in America? Now you can save big on a new Ford Taurus. Drive one today for only $189 a month. Just $189 a month for a new Taurus. Visit your Northern Indiana Ford store today. Drive the car, get the deal.
With 3 fungicides plus an insecticide, Cruiser Extreme Pack doesn't just give you more protection, it gives you more corn. A lot more.
To really satisfy your family, you need a big pizza. Way bigger than that. Now that's what I'm talking about. The new Full House Extra Large Pizza from Pizza Hut. It's 30% bigger than our large, but the price isn't. A one topping's just $9.99 every day. No more leaving the table hungry. The new fully satisfying Full House Pizza from Pizza Hut for a very tiny $9.99. Gather around the good stuff.
Add up to 3 toppings or make it a specialty for only $2 more.
Tyler Automotive is doing it again.
Tyler, give me the good deal. Tyler.
Through Saturday, get 04 Pontiac Grand Ams for 50% off original MSRP. You get V6, Air, Power Everything, Auto, and more for 50% off. Plus, get factory discounts up to $6,500 on all remaining 04s in stock. If we make a deal by Monday, we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. While supplies last, rush to Tyler Automotive and get 04 Pontiac Grand Ams 50% off.
Tyler.
It's the area's most advanced storm forecasting system. It can project radar into the future. You'll see where storms are moving and how strong they will be before they get to your neighborhood. 16 Doppler Medics and Storm Team 16. It's weather coverage you can count on.
More than 40% of all Americans say they expect to give or receive a video game this holiday season.
But a new report warns of the impact sexually explicit or violent video games can have on children. Games marked M for mature audiences make up 10% of video game sales. They're filled with scenes of drive-by shootings, decapitations, blood, and explicit sexual content. There's also T for teens, E for everyone, and AO for adults only. But a new report on video game violence suggests many parents and retailers are not paying attention to what kids are playing.
There are games out there, and if adults play them, that's fine, but they're not games for kids.
Among the games singled out as too violent or sexual in content, Doom 3, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and Halo 2. A new public service campaign will remind retailers and parents of the effects of violent games on children.
A new statue near Cincinnati is serving as a big reminder of the real meaning behind the Christmas season. This giant fiberglass and styrofoam statue is believed to be the largest statue of Jesus in the country. The $250,000 piece of art will actually stay up year-round at the Solid Rock Church on Interstate 75 between Dayton and Cincinnati. The giant 62-foot Messiah is attracting lots of tourists. The church plans to make the statue even more visible by adding light. soon. Well, a big night for Notre Dame. The women's soccer team competes for a chance at the Final Four. We'll tell you how they did after the break.
Plus, the men's basketball team takes on Charleston Southern. Hoops highlights next.
Tuesday is the final day of 1 week to deal on America's hottest products at your local Chrysler and Jeep dealer. Buy before November 30th and make no monthly payments till April 2005. Or lease and pay no security deposit. Plus, act now and get up to $7,800 in total savings on 05 Town & Country. But hurry, 1 week to deal ends Tuesday. So get to your local Chrysler and Jeep dealer today.
Happy holidays from the Harrises.
Bill, what kids?
Oh, the kids gave me a cell phone.
And the wireless company didn't give you enough anytime minutes?
Happy holidays from the Harrises.
So much for the warm holiday greetings.
Happy holidays from the Harrises.
Need more anytime minutes? Switch to US Cellular and get 900 anytime minutes for just $25 a month. Plus, unlimited incoming calls. It's one more way we connect with you. US Cellular.
I got a mojo box. I got a mojo box. I got a mojo box.
For 90 years, a burgundy box from Helzberg Diamonds has meant she's going to love the gift. And the guy who gave it to her.
I got a mojo box.
Helzberg Diamonds. Confidence comes in a burgundy box.
Who are you? I'm a zero. You know, 0% rate for 72 months. Why are you in a cage? I'm a locked-in rate.
Just announced. Now through November 30th, you can lock into 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers. That's 0% interest for 6 whole years. It's a great way to lower your payments on every remaining 2004 Chevy. But hurry, 0 for 72 ends November 30th.
Shouldn't there be a percentage sign? He's on break.
I have to admit, I don't think I'd heard of this opponent before.
You know what? I got to be honest. I had not either.
Wow.
But after watching them tonight, they're not bad. And Notre Dame obliged them, too, by not playing their sharpest game. But still, it worked out in the end. It was Notre Dame and Charleston Southern tonight at the Joyce Center. I think it's the Friday night cinder. Remember, they didn't play very well against Harvard on Friday night a week ago to start the season? Well, tonight on the inside, Corinne Francis gets things going with a severe jam right there. But the Buccaneers hung around. Thomas Harrison for the triple right there. Back comes Notre Dame. Dennis Lattimore on the inside, but the Irish big man did not have that good a game tonight. Harrison fires again, and Notre Dame and Charleston Southern tied at 22 at the half. This little fan very interested, at least for the moment. There's CT for 3. Notre Dame gets the lead in the second half and expands it. Played very good defense, shot pretty well. Chris for 3 one more time. And then CQ, that is Chris Quinn for the floater. He had 17. This fan finally gave up the ghost after a while as Notre Dame goes on and wins tonight over Charleston Southern. You got to like that depth.
You know, you don't have to play Francis and Lattimore. You can give them breaks. You can give me and Quinn breaks because we have great guys coming off the bench, and we're thankful for that.
Notre Dame women's basketball team in action right now in Los Angeles. They lead the Lady Trojans of USC 29-20 as they begin the second half. Over at Alumni Field tonight, women's soccer, a night for the winter coats. Portland at Notre Dame, 2 CSC schools. Winner goes to the Final Four. First half, already 1-0. Katie Thorlickson to Amanda Sonali, her second goal of the night. 2-0 Irish at halftime. Portland cuts it to 1, but Katie Thorlickson scores on the corner kick. 3-1 Irish. That's how it ends. Notre Dame is headed to the Final Four.
How often do you come in late in the season in conditions like this and have to be able to perform? So getting back, I think, was really big, especially for our young players.
I haven't really thought about the whole season as a whole yet. Like, just taking one game at a time and playing week in, week out. 7 days before the next game, it's anxiety all week.
The Irish get the winner of Illinois and Santa Clara. That game will be played on Saturday. It's Notre Dame and USC tomorrow night from the Coliseum. If the Irish play defense as they did against Tennessee, they're going to be in pretty good shape. But they've got to establish something with the run. But if Notre Dame can get in the face of Matt Leinart, that wouldn't be a bad thing at all. And they play offensively like they did against Pittsburgh, they're going to be in real good shape. Now, I know I'm throwing around a lot of ifs right here, but when you're as big an underdog as Notre Dame is against the men of Troy, and you've lost the last 2 games by 31 points each year, you're looking for any positive you can get. 2 Heisman candidates on the field, Reggie Bush, number 5, Matt Leinart, number 11. It's Notre Dame and USC Saturday night at the Coliseum. It is an 8 p.m. tip-off from South Central as Notre Dame and Troy do battle. State championship action tonight, Division 6 in Michigan. Let's go to the Silverdome. That is Constantine in the white uniform, Aaron Baker to Brad Smagala. Touchdown as the Falcons get on the board. Jim Schrag on the short run here, gets into the end zone. Constantine grabs the lead, and they would not give it up because Schrag had a night of nights. There's his brother Mike on the sideline. Mike had 124 yards rushing. Jim Schrag, 89-yard touchdown run. No flags. He had 307 yards on the night as Constantine wins the state championship over Sutton's Bay, 34-13. Congratulations to the Falcons and their fans. Wawasee goes for a 4A title against Roncalli. Excuse me, Saturday at the RCA Dome in Indianapolis. We'll have a crew there to bring you all the exciting highlights and the post game as the Wawasee Warriors shoot for the Class 4A state championship at the RCA Dome. Let's check out some college. What's the call? It's a 1-point safety. Because it was on an extra point, you can't give them 2. If you're wondering, it's Rule 8, second 26-13. There you go.
Did I say something?
Yes.
That's a dumb rule.
Why?
He muffs the kick, but
yes,
they get the point.
He screws up the kick, but the deal is the A&M player fumbled into the end zone, then re-recovered it. Because it's an extra point, you get it. Can't give them 2 like a normal safety. You got to give them 1. Talked to Dave Perry tonight over the Notre Dame basketball game. He's a supervisor of NCAA officials. He goes, that one's going on the test. See if they can get that right. So
all right,
he said they did make the good call.
Okay, all right. Thanks. Well, if you can't stomach eating any more Thanksgiving leftovers, how about drinking them?
Yeah. Up next, we'll give you a taste of some soda pop flavors that might make you cringe.
Tuesday is the final day of 1 week to deal. Before November 30th, buy any new Dodge and make no monthly payments until April 2005. Or lease and pay no security deposit. Plus, get an additional $2,500 November bonus cash and 0% financing for up to $8,400 in total savings on 04 Ram 1500. Plus, grab Dodge's 770 powertrain limited warranty. But you've got to get it in gear because 1 week to deal on America's hottest products ends Tuesday.
Incredible selection.
Store-wide savings.
It's the Thanksgiving Marathon Sale at Value City Furniture.
Enjoy 3-piece dinettes from $69.
3-piece bedroom packages starting at $199.
2-piece living rooms from $599.
2-piece Italian leather living rooms from $899.
Plus microfiber rocker recliners for only $199.
And dozens of curios starting at just $49 each.
Don't miss the store-wide Thanksgiving Marathon Sale through Sunday at Value City Furniture.
You just can't do any better.
Imagine trying to drink water out of a broken straw. That's what it's like for corn trying to soak up moisture and nutrients with roots damaged by corn rootworms, or a stalk damaged by corn borers. For maximum uptake, you need Yield Guard Plus corn. Only Yield Guard Plus has in-the-seed protection from both rootworms and corn borers. For healthy roots, healthy stalks, and healthy profit potential, Yield Guard Plus.
You've waited all year, and it's finally here. Toyotathon 05. The year's biggest event is on now, and it's better than ever with the greatest values on your favorite Toyotas, including Camry, the best-selling car in America. There's also the fun-to-drive Corolla, named most dependable compact car. And now's your chance to get 1.9 financing for 36 months, or $500 cash on an 05 Camry, or get 0 financing on the 05 Corolla. Toyotathon 05. Hurry for the year's best values. Now that's moving you forward.
Oh, just in time for the holidays, a Thanksgiving meal in a bottle. Now, this new season from the Jones Soda Company, a holiday assortment featuring flavors like mashed potato soda and green bean casserole salad.
Last year, Jones came up with their first Thanksgiving flavor, turkey and gravy. The $16 5-pack comes with utensils, a straw, and even a toothpick.
Well, you know, I say Thanksgiving was yesterday. Let's not talk about
It's
this.
probably on sale now.
I think our 5-day looks better than that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just my opinion. Here we go. Looks like a good chance of rain tomorrow. It may rain much of the day with a half to 1 inch of rain, so it's going to be a sloppy day. Temperatures should stay in the low to mid 40s, however, turning colder with snow showers by Sunday morning. Actually, the latest thinking is we might even get a small accumulation by Sunday morning. So
Good day to watch football tomorrow, though, huh?
I think so. Stay indoors.
Okay.
All right, and that'll do it for us. Have a great weekend.
We'll see you Monday.
You're watching NBC, America's late night leader.